Hi, this is Chris from the Canadian Brew clan, and welcome to another War Weekend video. So the first, this war was against Wezel, which is a Dutch clan, um, so we'll go into the first replay. This is from Ragnar, one of our new clanmates. Ragnar's coming in with a go-ho attack. Here he's just trying to clear out some of the outside defensive buildings, and then maybe activate some of the big bombs. And coming in from the top right, or top corner, Ragnar is going to be able to pull out the CC Dragon and bring him to the top corner, top right corner, and initiate the golem part of the attack. Breaks through the wall, sends in 2 sets of dragons, or 2 sets of golems, activates the other giant bomb, and actually both the giant bombs, drops in a jump spell in the middle near the queen, and sends in the kill squad to take out the queen. Hopefully a couple of expos. Speed this up a little bit, and then Ragnar sends in his hogs. The hog starts clearing up until the middle. First kill spell goes down, and then the hogs are going to make their way to the left side. Another kill spell, take out a whole bunch of other defensive buildings, and there's only a few more in the top corner left to take care of. So 2 more archer towers going down, and then it's just clean up for the rest of the attack. So I'll just speed this all up. Hog is going all around, cleaning up all the outside buildings, and Queen and Wizards doing some takeouts as well. Let's go to our next attack. Now let's go to, this one wasn't a 3-star, but it was pretty impressive from another New York clanmate called Cleb. He got a 99% on this Gola Loon attack. So we watched this one. He's going to open the walls with some earthquake spells, make way for the golems to make their way to the middle. So the golem part of the attack, golem wizards, drops down lowest on the bottom, poison spell on the dragon and the balloon, followed up with the queen and king, and activates some giant bombs. Heal spell, wizards taking out some buildings, and then troops are going to make their way then to the middle, take out the queen and a few other defensive buildings before he initiates the Ludwin portion of this attack. So the first hound goes down, drops a couple balloons. Now the queen's been taken care of. The kill squad's still making their way, taking out some buildings in the middle. The other hound is going in from the top, and then Club drops off some more balloons. More balloons going down, and some cleanup troops on the outside. So now pretty much all of the defensive buildings are taken care of. One of the expos is set on ground, so that's not a problem. And 1 more wizard tower to take care of, and you can see we have little pups working their way all around the base, taking care of all the outside buildings. Now here, a good thing, some of the balloons split up. But the one problem that come up is down here. You've got a couple of pups working away, and 1 archer. The rest of the pups come down, but here we get some of those air bombs and take out some of the pups, and they don't have time to finish the attack would have had this 3-star easily if those hadn't been activated. So great attack by Clay, but unfortunately not a 3-star. We'll watch the cleanup attack from Ragnar on the same base. So the next one is a go wipe from Jay. Jay drops her golems, roll wizards in behind, break open the wall afterwards with some wall breakers, and a couple jump spells so the golems don't work their way around and go inside the center core. The witch, or sorry, not the witch, but the queen gone down, taking out some of the outside buildings. The CC dragon's been taken care of, and now a P.E.K.K.A has been dropped. The CC P.E.K.K.A, Max P.E.K.K.A, is going to work his way in the middle, take care of some of the buildings, and then pretty much all of the defensive buildings have been taken care of. The queen's hanging on by a little bit, but she's going to go over to the end, as well as a couple wizards, P.E.K.K.A, and then just clean up on the outside at this point. That's some of the other buildings are finished. So another 3-star attack by Jay, and finish this all up. Next one, let's go to. Let's go to my attack. I tried to do this royal witchcraft attack, but this is my first attempt at doing it. Didn't work out as planned, although I did get 2 stars, barely. So I dropped my my queen for healers. Fortunately, I had to activate her abilities at this point here because she was getting really down low. The goal was to make her way to the left side of the base, but unfortunately, that the builder made her veer to the right. Should have probably dropped my golem and some wizards to take care of that before, but anyhow. So I worked my way in the middle, the golems, and then I dropped all of my witches, and then they're going to start making their way up the middle, take care of that wizard tower, and then I dropped my golem and my king on the right side, so they start cleaning up that area. I dropped my gem spell, and I got skellies running all over the place. I got my rage right on the town hall, so those skellies start working on it. Freeze spell on the Inferno Tower. So at this point here, the skellies are still working their way, and I probably should have came in from some other angle, but up the middle there were so many buildings before they got to the town hall that skeletons were taking care of those instead of going for the town hall. At this point here, they've basically taken care of most of the defensive buildings around the town hall. Had to drop another jump spell at this point so that the skellies would work their way to the town hall. I froze the Inferno and two Teslas at that point, and here at this point I get the town hall. I'm at 48%, and I only need to take out a couple other buildings, and luckily I still have some witches right in the middle and a wizard. So I barely managed to get my 50%, and then that's pretty much the end of the attack. So my first attempt at a royal witchcraft, and probably not the best base to do it on. So now let's go to Mailman's attack, number 9. This is it's a Town Hall 9, but not one that has their expos yet. So he's pretty new at Town Hall 9. Mailman's coming in with a go wipe attack. Got troops, P.E.K.K.A going on outside, golems going in the middle. Just basically working his way all around. Cleaning up all the middle. Queen's doing a lot of damage. King's on the left side with a P.E.K.K.A cleaning up those buildings. And then the golems are attacking in the middle for the queen, but she just passed away. And now troops are just going around and cleaning up everything that's left over. So pretty easy attack for mailman. And so if we go to our next one, let's go to, say, Ragnar's cleanup attack. He's using the same style attack that Club used on base number 5. So he's doing exactly the same thing. Instead of using the Earthquake to break open, he's going to be using a jump spell instead. His kill squad's going in, taking out the CC dragon. Jump spell is going down. Troops are going to go up the middle and take care of the queen. Hounds are going down. Balloons are going down. And defensive buildings are getting taken care of. The other hounds gone down up top, and then more balloons scattered all around, dropping balloons, take care of all these defensive buildings, and that's pretty much it. And at this point, it's just cleanup attack, a lot more balloons, a lot more pups cleaning the outside on Ragnar's attack here. So pretty easy 3-star gold balloon by Ragnar. Done a great job. So next one, we'll do Kleb's Golaloon attack on number 7. Again here, breaks open the wall, drops his kill squad, golems going in, taking care of the CC troops, queen going in as well, king, and so they're just going to basically make their way into the middle, take out all of the middle, the expos. At this point here, the hounds have gone in, balloons have gone in, and dropped all around. Defensive buildings are all going down, and we've got a lot of pops cleaning up on the outside. And that's all the defensive buildings, and now it's just basically clean up all over the place. Lots of pumps and mines scattered on the outside, but lots of cleanup troops still left over. And pops, balloons, the queen making her way up on top. So just speed this all up. So here's another good cleanup attack by Club. I guess we'll go to the next one. This is Shade attack on base number 1. This is Shade's attempt as well at a Royal Witchcraft attack. Only managed to get 1 star, but we'll watch it anyways. So the king's gone on one side, queen on the other, trying to clear all the some of the defensive buildings, and now the witches start making their way in, and all the skellies are making their way straight to the center core with the 2 jump spells. Now at this point here, problem was probably there was too many defensive buildings blocked off by walls in the middle, so the skellies didn't have a chance of clearing those other buildings because there's just too many. There's too many walls to have to go through. Anyways, but this was we had this war pretty much set up, so it doesn't really matter. So it's a great attack by Shay. And then next one, we'll go to my other attack on number 3. This was another cleanup, pretty much the same base as the other one I attacked. This time around, I'm not doing the Royal Witchcraft. I'm just going in with a Go Wipe with a couple witches as well. So coming up from the top, I busted open the all compartments right on the Inferno, so that my troops would work their way right to the center core where the town hall is located. So I dropped my free spell on the Queen and the Inferno, and I got the Tesla as it came up. Drop my Rage, drop another free spell, take care of the Inferno, some of the other troops, and then at this point I had some pretty good damage, and the Town Hall's gone down. I still have some golems tanking on the left side, and I got some skellies and wizards taking care of some of the outside buildings. And my Queen's still taking care of some defensive buildings in the middle there. So at this point, I've got my 50%, I got my 2 stars, so that's another extra star on the board for us at this point, because we had gotten 1 star previously. So I'll just speed this all up, and actually just end it now, because I just dropped some more archers on the bottom to clean up some of those buildings. And we just got 60-some%. Alright, so close that up. And we'll close it all off with an attack by Zatara on number 2. Again, this was a cleanup attack. It was previously just 1 star, so Zatara goes in with a similar attack, a go wipe with a bunch of witches as well. So chopping off the buildings at the top, a bunch of wall breakers, bust open the walls. And the troops are all going in, and the witches have been dropped. This one has a single target infernos. And jump spell goes down, troops start to go in, and just massive destruction in the middle at this point. The first inferno goes down, and then most of the troops are now working their way in the middle core and taking off all of those defensive buildings. Another free spell on the bottom Inferno Tower. Townhouse going down, and now it's basically just trying to make your way to take out some more percentage points to get to 50% and an extra star. So now the second Inferno is going to go down, and Queen's still in the middle, taking care of some of those buildings. There's lots of defensive buildings, or extra buildings on the outside that are not protected, and Zatara brought some minions, and they're going to take care of those mines and pumps, and the cannon that are scattered on the outside. And now we got the extra percentage points for 50% and an extra star. So that's going to be it. And this is another win for us. We ended up winning 25-19, and another great show. So thank you very much.